Today I am going to be dyeing my hair with ketchup. Or should I leave it in the frame? Why would I do such a terrible, disgusting thing? What is this? Troom? Well, as you can see, I have mint green hair right now. So if you watch my videos, you already know that I had blue hair and now I'm trying to get rid of it because I was bored of it being blue. But the thing is, when you bleach blue out of your hair, it turns green. Green is very, very hard to get out. I bleached my hair, I think it was on Wednesday, and that got some of it out, but it was like really patchy. It was like this was dark green and this was like light green on the ends. So 2 days later, yeah, I only waited 2 days to bleach my hair again because it was also like orange up here. Then I bleached it again, and now we're at this minty green color, and I don't really think it's gonna get much better than this without extensive damage. So I was looking for ways to get the green out of my hair, and I saw this one hack, and it's usually used like if you have blonde hair and you go into a pool with like chlorine and it turns it green, because that's what chlorine does to blonde hair. If you put tomato ketchup on it, tomato ketchup as opposed to another kind of ketchup, but if you put ketchup on it, then it can like neutralize that green and the blonde will come back. Obviously this hack is usually used on people who have like, you know, naturally blonde hair, and it's just like a little few streaks of green that are, you know, temporary. They just got it from the chlorine in the pool. So is this really gonna work on hair that has been repeatedly dyed blue? I don't really know, but I figured it was at least worth a try. I'm doing this for science, okay? Bill Nye, the science guy. He has nothing on me. Bill. Would he be proud of me right now? I don't know. I say that like he's dead. He could still theoretically watch this video, but he probably won't. He's probably a busy dude. Anyways, ooh, there's still like toner and developer in here. Hold on. Also, my voice is extra gravelly tonight because I'm tired. I've already taken my sleeping pills, but also it's kind of like when you're tired, you almost have like more energy somehow. Like I don't do anything during the day, then during the night suddenly I want to do a lot of stuff. Does anyone else have that? I guess I just have to put on my hair dyeing clothes. All right. You've also probably noticed that I haven't toned this top part yet. I was planning on toning it after I do the ketchup dye. So maybe if this messes up my hair, that will like counteract it or something. I don't know, probably won't. I'll probably just mess up my hair. Because if this does neutralize it, you want to like tone the neutralized hair. You don't want to like tone it then neutralize it. You get it, I think. I guess let's get started. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there. Woo! Wee! I think this should be enough. I have very fine, thin hair, so a little goes a long way. Do you think I'm gonna smell like ketchup after this? I really hope not. Our house is currently being bombarded by ants. So what if I wake up and there's like ants all up in my hair because they think it's food and they're like trying to eat it? Well, I guess it's no sugar added, so maybe they won't want to go after it as much. I don't know. We should probably start on the darkest parts. Also, I have used a protein mask to try to repair the damage from bleaching it twice in 48 hours. I didn't see a lot of breakage. I mean, I don't recall seeing really any breakage, to be honest, though obviously you're bleaching your hair, so it's gonna be freaking damaged. I keep putting my arm in front of the camera, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't explain why ketchup would neutralize green. In case you're watching this and you know nothing about hair and like color theory, I don't really know that much about it either, but supposedly red counteracts green. I think it's more so orange that counteracts green, but red, orange, tomato. No pun intended. Yes, it was pun intended. Why am I lying right now? Didn't I do this last time I dyed my hair? I dropped something, didn't I? I dropped the dye. I did drop the dye. Do y'all want to see this? Do y'all want to see this disaster? Ew. Why? I need to clean it up. 1 second. Ketchup everywhere. Now my entire bathroom smells like ketchup. Ugh. Well, there's still some of the ketchup left. I hope I don't sound like I know what I'm doing, because I definitely don't. Okay. Take 2. Oh, I meant to put on gloves for this. I don't even want to brush it through my hair because I don't want to like get ketchup on my combs and my brushes. I remember when. I remember when I lost my mind. My ultimate goal
is to blow up.
Is to mostly try to get it just like less green, more like back to the platinum blonde that is underneath all this. And then I have some other dyes coming in a couple days. I'm either gonna dye my hair pink or purple or maybe a combination of colors. I haven't really decided yet. But the downside of that is if this goes wrong, I will have to live with it for at least a couple days. I just realized that I'm putting my arm in front of the camera again, but I'm not moving it back over here because y'all saw how that went last time. Getting ketchup all over my mirror. Please do not judge my hand-eye coordination skills here, okay? Is it giving French fry or what? I'm so tired. I think this is fully saturated. Not in these back pieces. It's always gotta be the back pieces. You know what? You know what? Forget it. Frig it, dude. Ew. I'm literally rubbing ketchup on my neck. It wasn't that gross until I just put the ketchup on my neck. That's not pleasant. I smell like a McDonald's right now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to leave it in for 30 minutes. The tutorials I watched all said 20, but obviously, once again, they weren't working with dyed hair, so I'm gonna go a little longer. I guess I will see you in 30 minutes. I just hit my foot on this dang chair. Owie. But yeah, now it's been like 25 or so minutes and this is how it's looking. It smells very not good, so I'm excited to wash this out, and I'm gonna be washing it out with a clarifying shampoo. Just, you know, I'm just saying in case you want to try this yourself, in case you're using this as a tutorial. I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, if this works, then, you know, maybe, but it doesn't look like it's doing that much. Maybe a little. We probably won't be able to tell until I wash it out. So I'm gonna go start the hot water, get this stuff out of my hair, and then we will see if this experiment has been successful. All right, see you then. Okay. So obviously I just got out of the shower, but you can kind of clearly tell that this probably didn't do a single gosh darn thing. So it appears I just went through that highly disgusting ordeal for no reason. Great. Oh, and I still have ketchup on my mirror. No. I'm probably going to spend the next week finding ketchup in the craziest of places. So I guess I'm just going to wait for this to dry and I'm going to tone it because this journey can't end here, you know. We need to see this out to the very end till I have normal, not untoned, brassy hair. Disappointment. But I guess I'll see you when it's time to tone. Girl, what the hell was that? Anyways, so as you can clearly tell, that ketchup did absolutely nothing for my hair. So that was a complete waste of time and ketchup. But at least now we can begin the toning process. I have this Wella T18 toner and I have this Lawn Care 20 volume. I don't know if you can see, but I'm running very low on toner, so we really have to make this count. Let's see. Okay. Are we even gonna have the full 2 tablespoons, please? No, 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 no. No. Yeah, you see that? That's not good. This is not gonna be enough. Now I've run out of developer too, but it's not like I could use more even if I had more. I don't think this is gonna cover my full head of hair. Stirring, 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 stirring. Y'all, last time I did this, it was like white, but now it's like purple. Did I mess it up last time? Is that why my hair was so freaking orange? Here goes nothing. This is not really how you're supposed to do it because you're trying to avoid patchiness, but man, I'm trying to make sure I get it at that root. Alright, I'm just gonna wait 20 minutes and then shower and then I'll just show you the results. Maybe when it's dry, maybe tomorrow morning because it's getting really freaking late. See you later, I guess.
Okay, so this is the next day, and as you can see, the yellow isn't really gone. Like, it's definitely lighter, but it's also still definitely yellow. Thankfully, the hair dye that I was talking about earlier in the video ended up showing up a day early. I got 3 different colors, pink, purple, yellow, but I decided to go with the pink.
Okay, so I'm kind of in an interesting situation here. I put the pink in my hair and now it's like pink and purple and green. I mean, it doesn't look bad though.
Okay, so I'm watching the footage back and I'm realizing I never explained what the fuck was going on. I had bought these different hair dyes and I was considering just dyeing over it, just like completely. But I ended up deciding to try to neutralize the green again, but this time with the pink hair dye that I was showing earlier. And what I'm showing you now is the final result. And the clip before was like when it was still in my hair. So after this, I was happy with what was going on the like bottom part of my hair, but not the top part because it was still yellow. It looked cute. It wasn't like chopped or nothing, but it just wasn't what I wanted. I wanted something else going on the top of my head. So I ended up deciding to dye it pink as well.
I really hope this is the last time I have to do this. Hey, look at this! Alright, so it's a couple days later, and this is our final result. And yes, I have had a ring light this whole time. I just didn't feel like using it, okay? It's my channel. I do what I want. Y'all saw me putting that ketchup on my head and you said, oh my god, this girl is crazy, this girl is stupid, she's gonna end up looking a mess. Well, look at me now. Look at me now. I'm always 2 steps ahead or 3 steps ahead or whatever Nicocado Avocado said. I have the mind of a mastermind. Besides when I knocked the ketchup over and besides when I knocked the hair dye over, but we don't need to talk about that. I told my dad I felt like one of the ponies in My Little Pony, and he said, well, if that's what you're going for, then I guess you achieved it. I don't know if he meant it in like a good way, but you know what? It's good to me. So in review, we have some pink up here, some blonde up here, some purple, some green, and then like more platinum blonde on the ends. So this is literally like 6 different colors.
So evidently I can't fucking count.
But it looks amazing, doesn't it? Like, look at that. It's almost like a little peekaboo moment right there. Oh my gosh. Tumblr is gonna love this. All right, anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed going on this journey with me. This silly, stupid journey. Thanks for watching.
Life's like a road that you travel on. When there's one day here, and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend. Sometimes you stand. Sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door, where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today, yeah. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long.